Witness my fungus. War gear simply includes 60 cards. Good idea. You have the same demeanor of someone who plays Terran in StarCraft 2, so I think the deck is on theme. I, like resident Zerg enthusiast, Martian Boo, takes great offense to that statement. As in somewhat forlorn playing this deck. Checker's got the Discord roll. Can you say something in general chat in my Discord to redeem your Super Invader Discord roll? And then it will be very easy for me to check that off. You want a piece of me, boy? I just said something in general. All right. Well, thank you for being here enough to get the Super Invader roll. One day I'm gonna accidentally like so in Twitch chat, you can do redeems for points. So the more you show up to a stream, the more points you have available to you. And the streamer can set up a bunch of redemptions. So like people will typically do like drink water or play this deck or whatever. I used to have a lot more of them when I was more Twitch focused. Now I'm more YouTube focused. So doing too much channel point redeems disrupts my flow for getting YouTube content. Anyways, I don't love any of these plays. I guess it's this one. Do I just launch this? Launch my one Starship piece. When launched, summons two Marines with taunt. That's actually like the best possible Starship to launch for just one. But yeah, so now these are active, which is great, but also I have this. So one of the things I think this one first, that you can redeem for hanging out in my Twitch chat is a specific role in my Discord. So it's like it's basically just a giant point dump. But anyways, my friend here has hung out enough in my Twitch chat to redeem it. So they are now a Super Invader. But Super Invader is yellow in my Discord, and Discord owner, which is just me, is orange. And every time I promote someone to Super Invader, I get very close to accidentally giving them control of the Discord. Chat, are we just gonna like instantly lose to this Velen play? Priest feels like it can very consistently hit Velen. Incoming repackage, that is a very standard card. If my wild opponent plays repackage instead of Psychic Scream, I will vomit on their behalf. I will puke. They're dead on board, but like I can also just rush around them. It's pretty good. You kind of hope that happens one day for the funnies. Yeah, I mean, like it might. I assume like it doesn't take it away from me. I would hope it doesn't, but it'd be funny if I had to beg them for my Discord back. Please, anyone can create a control big spell mage again? Nope, no one can ever create it again. It's controlled its last big spell. I don't know about keeping two of these. I don't know, the spells seemed important. Right, we were doing meh, and then we started having our 3 cost spells, and then we were doing well. You miss Mech Paladin, you love that deck. Yeah, I do miss Mech Warper Big Paladin, or Mech Paladin. There's something about just vomiting stats that's really fun. What would a Marshy viewer ask for ransom in return for the control of the Discord? Daily Chumbo Renal Lock uploads? Yeah, that'd be That would be unfortunate. I would definitely put in a ticket before I would succumb to any horrible ass from someone who took control of Discord. Incredible that he manages to win with this deck in Wild. It's the best deck ever. What are you talking about? I actually don't know how this works. Do you guys know? Does it set it to 0 past the Neophyte, or does the Neophyte ruin it? I don't have another play this turn, and I have another one to follow up, so I'm still gonna do it, I guess. Unlucky. But yeah. To be expected. Is Neophyte cringe? Well, what am I? Oh. My favorite card ever made is Frostless Jaina. She's up there for me too. It's a cool card. Again? Rude. Wow. When it rains, it pours, I suppose.
Ready for dust off.
I think I'm gonna play this next turn and this. Always Medevac. Medevac is nuts with this deck, so I'm happy to see it. In standard, it feels like a low roll. Oh my goodness, can you stop? Like, I only have so many spells, right? But like, I need, like, I just wanted to play one of these earlier so that I had minions to play. Disgusting. All right. Would I just play one of these? I guess so. I don't want to ever see you again, so I guess I'll do this. Opponents lost to a combo deck one too many times. I mean, I guess I wouldn't play Cult Neophyte, but it's not abnormal. Just kind of Shutterwalk Shaman. Don't do it. So rude. Oh my goodness. I'll miss you, Hellion. That is such cheating, chat. Alright, so I can play my stuff now. Finally. It's my last spell, isn't it? So yeah, we do that. I guess we'll do... We've gotten all the spells out of our deck and we still only drew 3 with Radar. That's crazy. It's pretty crazy, chat. You know what's the worst part of that is, like, that means the Crusader auras are still on the bottom of our deck. And I guess I meant 3 or less cost spells. No, I don't want that. Chat, is this cringe? Give it to me straight. Don't you dare play Macaw again. Bob was probably so good with Shutterwalk Shaman. I hadn't really thought about that. I haven't played Reno Shutterwalk Shaman in a while. Alright, so now I'm in danger of not being able, like, of overdrawing something I'd like to keep. Guess I'll put this here. Here comes the loop. Yeah, we'll see. It's still another turn before they can hit me with the old Shutterwalk, so maybe not. They're gonna lightning storm me. Pretty rude. Pretty rude, chat. Is Bob or Grumble going? This Grumble would have lived. Okay. Can finally do stuff. So what's the thing that I'm doing? I guess I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. Hold on to that one for next turn because we're going to play this and then we'll play that. Get the flavor of Bob, but the card freezing your board or stealing an important piece are two really frustrating things to happen to you. Yeah, I do hate it when my opponent does stuff. It's true. I don't know how annoyed by Bob I am. I think like it is a little annoying, but it's also like the type of thing I've come to expect. Hot tape Bob is not a big deal. I think whether like it's a really strong card and it's effects that like they've said they want to steer away from, so I think it's pretty fair to complain about it, frankly. My best stuff lived. It's true. That's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Stupid Zephyrus. Crusader Aura means another Crusader Aura and Jim is on the bottom. How did I draw 4 when I only drew 3 before? I didn't shuffle, did I? Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I'm gonna do this.
In the rear with the gear.
If I do this, I can still play that. Fine. This is my last hurrah, right? Like, if they have an answer for this, it's just Jover. Freeze is not that bad, but making Starship mechanic and then printing a thing that just steals a thing you've been building for half a game is meh. I think, like, I don't know. Those the starships that actually get going, like get launched really good, they can be pretty insurmountable. So like having nothing, I don't know what I think about it, frankly. Every time my stuff gets silenced in standard, it feels so bad. I don't think that the game is better with Bob in it.
Ready for dust off.
Reporting for duty. Time has come.
Oh my goodness, I forgot how much Overload got reduced. Didn't this used to be 5? It was Overload 5 before, wasn't it? Are we actually gonna win? That'd be crazy. Wow. Is exact lethal? No, it's a little over. Wow. Look at that, chat. We just barely got there. Knew we could do it. Bob is a friend of a friend that you can't justify kicking out of your house, but you wish he wasn't around. Do I ever keep these two and just hope to like coin this and to play that and to play like 3 things? This deck doesn't look that fun to play. Thanks for sharing.
I see you brought now.
What am I supposed to do with that, by the way, chat? I don't know. I never know what to say. I think like my perspective on a lot of this stuff has changed since I've been like, you know, a year or 2 ago, I was still thinking like I'm trying to build this into a career, and so like that kind of feedback is really helpful. Like, not really helpful, but like I chose to interpret it as helpful because that gives me an idea of you know, the type of stuff I should be doing to make the channel palatable. But nowadays, like, I'm scaling it down to hobby fun. So like negative comments like that are just kind of like, why even share that with me? I'll tell you, I'm having some fun right now. That was you know, you play this, then you play this, and then you watch all the numbers go up a bunch right after playing that thing. This deck looks super fun to play. That's what's up. Evening Martian, evening. Scaling minion is fun. I agree. I agree. Elusive. I guess elusive's okay. Just a little boring. Because I wanted stuff. I have to get rid of things no matter what.
Let me in the rear with the gear.
It's never lethal, so we'll just give this elusive. And then they can brawl it, and the SCV will survive, and I'll uninstall. It's that easy. Nothing will ever beat the Hearthstone players' love for making numbers bigger. Real. Hi Marshy, how have you? Boo, Mech Paladin. My opponent is playing the dreaded Zerg DK. I've been playing so much of this deck in standard, chat. I have not, it's been months. I haven't been playing Hearthstone off stream barely at all. Like, it just kind of over it. But I'm just having a period of not being very enthused. And like, you could say burnout, but I think it's been kind of low agency for a while. It's not very interesting. Man, I've been loving Zerg DK in standard. It's been fun. I've been actually like just jamming it off stream. It's crazy. You're amazed with the number of people at relatively high ranks playing new cards. Yeah, they're pretty decent. I think, like, I haven't seen a lot of Dungar Druid. I haven't seen a lot of Hostage Mage, and if I was, I wouldn't be enjoying this at all, right? But since like people just aren't playing those decks, WoW feels kind of fun. I wonder why not. Because usually, no matter what, people still play the good stuff. Might you have a deck list for Zerg DK? I don't have like a specific one that I think is the best. I've been like, yeah, there are a few different builds of it on HS Guru, and I've been trying them all. I kind of like the lunar, like the Blood Moon one. There's like a what's that card called? Orbital Moon. That's what it is. That one is nice for the mirror because you sometimes, or like even some other stuff too, sometimes you just get down to 7 health and there's so much burst in standard that you just die. But the being able to like put that on your Baneling and explodinate it to heal back to full is helpful for some matchups, but then you lose out on the Horn of the Winter, which allows you to do some early infester stuff. So it's not perfect. I'll tell you what else isn't perfect. We just got riggedy wrecked, chat. Absolutely decimated. Gains armor. I love this mini set not only for the meta shifting, but also seeing players having fun playing Hearthstone again after this terrible year. True. That's the other thing too, is like having a deck full of cards that are very strong IP, like strong representations of their IP, is a game changer for me, right? Like the standard stuff is just kind of like, I don't know. And while we still have some pretty decent Warcraft themed cards, but like standard just feels like a giant pile of stuff that doesn't really represent Warcraft well. And so like, yeah, it's not Warcraft, but do I launch this? I think I do, right? It's gonna be pretty big. Oh, and it clears. Yeah, we launch this. Maybe we should have made this trade first. Having not made that trade, I think I just go face. Because like they just make that trade anyway. See, I like it's an amalgam of like Fortnite-ified Warcraft, which just, it's not immersive. And you know, whether or not it's everyone's cup of tea that a card game be immersive, it is immersive. It is important for me. So like, it's suddenly just a giant rush of like thematics. Like all the StarCraft decks feel very StarCraft, whereas Hearthstone hasn't felt Warcraft in a long time. So pretty cool, if you ask me.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Believe in yourself.
You know, I'll hold on the bubble pot, I guess. I want to get my starport going. This thing is going to have a lot of DL5s in it, chat. When was the last time I played WoW? I think about a year ago. The last time I played StarCraft was like 10 years ago. Do you think this could be the start of them moving the game from Heroes of Warcraft to more of a HOTS as going on? Hard to say. Not sure. Wind Fury? That's not Wind Fury. That's not Wind Fury at all. It's also not especially interesting. So I can do this. Then I could play this. And then they all have Divine Shield anyway. I could put it on that. Alright, now they all have Divine Shield. Look at us go, chat. I'll never forget your face when you saw the Clumsy Steward when you reviewed the Perils mini set. I've never seen you so unimmersed before. Oh, was I? Did that one like really get to me? Yeah, that is not Warcraft. Not even slightly. Is it still Divine Shield if you do it in Death Knight? Good question. Unholy Shield. I feel like the relatively positive reception this mini set has gotten a Diablo mini set is probably in the future. Maybe. Oh, the opponent... Oh, they didn't quite lose yet. But, okay, that's damage. This is damage. Haha, 1-1 face, we're good. We win, no gym for you. What do you think about MTG putting all universes beyond sets in standard? For me, that's stupid. For them, it must be really good. Like, universes beyond must just be a hit. Like, if being the Fortnite of card games, it makes like financial sense for MTG, then I mean, I get it. It's unfortunate for people who want to immerse in the IP, but like, if it's working, it's working. And I feel the same way with Hearthstone. Like, if you know, if the sets like Whizbang and Perils work better, and they can get, you know, silly universes beyond stuff in here to sell more packs, I don't see why they wouldn't. Even if it's sad that, like, really, I just like, universes beyond for me is more interesting than Fortnite, you know. So like, I don't want to... If they put a goofy IP I like in Hearthstone, that would be less offensive to me than seeing Warcraft characters with pool noodles, you know? So, I don't know if that makes sense. I need to launch a Starship in order to play this, which would save me from this. Would you like to give me a lifelink, Sparkbot? Oh, do I think it will be quests or quest lines for Ungoro? I think it should be quest lines. I think the quest line mechanic is a better mechanic than the quest mechanic. I know that a lot of you don't feel that way because the Stormwind quest lines were really pushed and they were designed specifically to be like gigantic game-ending effects, but it didn't have to be that way. Wind Fury, the one time I don't want it. Is this family-friendly Marshy stream or Chungus Marshy stream? It's both. Hope I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I did not like One Night in Karazhan. Yeah, that like thematically, and especially because I was a bigger fan of Medivh back then. Like, I really liked the book where it talks about Medivh and Khadgar, and like, I would have loved a you know, an actual spooky one night in Karazhan, like you know, if it was like you're stuck in the crypt of Karazhan, dark and broody, like I would expect Karazhan to be, you know, that would have been a home run for me. But like it being some party that Medivh wouldn't have actually thrown and being all like light and goofy, it was it was a big bummer. So yeah, I didn't like that one. I think that's the first, like, Kobolds and Catacombs made my eyes roll, but One Night in Karazhan is the first one I thought was like, wow, I do not like this. Actually, yeah, I didn't really play Karazhan. Played it a little bit. But I played much more. I remember like coming back to Hearthstone with Gadget Sand. So yeah, I loved Whispers. Wow, I loved Whispers, and then like I disliked Karazhan enough to basically skip a third of the year. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I didn't play a lot in Karazhan. I remember like looking at the Tempo Storm reports and being like, that was a deck? Yeah. My favorite story about, or my favorite thing about Karazhan is I thought that Malchezaar was gonna break Hearthstone. But not quite that severe, but I thought Prince Malchezaar was gonna be like a nutty control tool, because it, you know, extended your deck by 5 cards, but of course it was terrible. Like looking back now, I never would have, like I would never see a card like that and assume it would break Hearthstone. Like KJ Kil'jaeden, you know, does what Malchezaar was supposed to do much better, but you know, even then, it's not like it's really broken Hearthstone necessarily. It's not like it's some crazy effect that's made a bunch of things really strong. Pound of Dune, it's just kind of a good card in the deck it's in. Malk was popular among free-to-plays. Yep. I saw Malchezaar and thought that looked terrible and fun. I was still high off of Monkey Warrior back then. Like, and that deck was a lot about outlasting your opponent's value. And so being able to run 5 more cards than your opponent seemed like it would be strong. Do buffs on your Starship pieces affect the Starship? I think so. Trogzar should have been broken. True. What did it delete? That's fine. That's fine. Wow. Froden had real beef with the community for loving Malk. Why? Who cares if people love a bad card? Oh, were they constantly telling him to play it? Because then I understand. Then I understand. Guess I'll play this. Golden Monkey Control Warrior was one of your favorite decks to play back then. Me too. I used to one of my big criticisms with Hearthstone used to be how fast the games were. And Monkey Warrior going to fatigue was like really nice for me back then. Hello Marshy, glad to see you. Have a good stream. Hey Mr. Lato. YouTube claims this is a March of the Lich King theory crafting stream, but there's far too much gameplay. I'm disappointed.
Ready for dust off.
YouTube claims this is a March of the Lich King theory crafting stream? Is it like some random AI telling you something that's not true? Because like I definitely was not on YouTube when March of the Lich King came out, as far as like streaming. AI summary, yeah. Is it because I mentioned World of, like, March of the Lich King once? That's so strange. Like, is YouTube listening to me and coming up with an AI summary of my stream? No shot. Is it really like interpreting the words I've spoken? Because that's a little creepy. It showed me a 2-year-old stream. Weird. I definitely like my first YouTube stream was in 2024. Manifesting the Radar Detector top deck. Well, I appreciate you. Okay. A shame I can't do this and both of these. Ugh. It's not a very exciting starship. Man, I want that. I want that one. I don't know. I didn't really have a good play there, I don't think. This way he gets bodies out. Have I seen the new pocket leaks? Are they leaks or are they like previews?
Let's make it count.
It's so funny that everything gets described as a leak these days. I do like that I can just launch my Starship and get through that, because it has the DL2 to everything.
Reporting for duty.
This feels bad, but it's going to make my Starship bigger. Order long. Well, I'm at full anyway, it doesn't matter. You believe they're leaks? Interesting. Who's leaking? Is YouTube or Twitch more beneficial for a viewer to watch? I mean, beneficial for me? I don't know. I don't think it super matters on my end. Like, watching any of my stuff helps me. Looks like Marshy win. Well, no, maybe not. It's gonna depend on what we draw. We have a few draws that allow this to trade with a taunt. Drawing my own Gym Raider would help.
Clock's ticking.
Are you surprised they've never made an increase your board size card? No, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that they've made an increase your health card. But the, like, if you made the board size bigger, the game would look worse. And I think the game looking good is a huge advantage that Hearthstone still has on its competitors. And as soon as you start making the board look stupid, I don't know. Doesn't seem good.